What's up, everybody? It's Polish Pete. I'm here at Omnia Fishing in Golden Valley, Minnesota, and today in our just landed we've got some cool jigs and the new Mini Max chatterbait. So starting off with the jigs, this is Queen tackle right here. These come from Elite Series Angler KJ Queen's family. These are tungsten jigs. First ones we got in stock so far are the swim jig and the football jig. The swim jig here is really enticing to me. Took it out of the package. It features a tungsten head, so you see how small and this head is for being a 3/8 ounce swim jig, which is pretty heavy swim jig. And it's got this tiny little head on it, so it's going to come through vegetation absolutely awesome, and you're going to feel a ton with it because it is tungsten. Should cast really well being tungsten as well. Very little resistance with this tiny little head. You've got a vertical line tie on it, which screams ripping it through grass. It's got a really nice brush guard on it that's soft, but it's got a stout hook in it, very impressively stout hook in it. It's not overly big, so but you could get away with braid with it, which is what's got me impressed with it. It's a stiff enough hook that if you run braid and not such a super stiff rod, you'll be able to straight braid a swim jig, which is one of my favorite things to do. And then you've got lead style keeper on here, so this will work with any of your salty plastics there. Just go ahead and try these things out. I bet you'll be impressed. Next up is the Queen Tackle football jig. Once again, you got to point out when you go to tungsten, you can shrink down the size of the head. It's a denser material, so it's going to weigh a lot more than lead will for the size, and it's going to increase your sensitivity and make your presentation a lot more compact. So this football head here is really small. It's got a horizontal line tie, so it's designed to hit that hard cover like wood and rock and come over the top of it. It's got a lead style keeper. This hook in here is sort of a medium wire hook. I thought it was a light wire hook upon looking at it, but if you actually bend and pull on this hook on the gap, it's actually a medium wire hook, so you can get away with some bigger fluorocarbon, braid to a leader, things like that, and you're probably not going to bend this hook out. So you're going to have a pretty versatile football jig here. If you want to reach out, long distance cast to the football jig and still feel what your jig's doing down there. If you're having trouble with that, try a tungsten football jig and give these Queen Tackle ones a shot. Last but not least, we have the one that you guys have been emailing us about a ton. When are we getting the Mini Maxes in? We did just get a small shipment of the Mini Maxes in. Got a lot of different colors and sizes in them. They have quarters, 3/8, and ½ ounce. I'm interested in trying this ½ ounce one out right away. It's just what you picture. It's a tiny version of a chatterbait. The most impressive thing, unique feature about it so far that I've found is this small little hook in this mini guy is a lot stouter than I pictured it being. So this is bait caster equipment. You can throw this with a bait caster and some bigger fluorocarbon. So as much as it's a finesse compact style of a chatterbait, the hook they put in it, I'm very impressed with. You can get away with fishing heavier tackle with this, still fishing this around cover and thick vegetation. It is what's promised. This is a chatterbait from Z-Man, and it is gonna boat fish, and it's gonna do it with any of the equipment you want to use. So try out those Mini Max chatterbaits. We have already had the big blades in stock, and those have already turned a couple times. So I'm sure all you chatterbait fanatics are gonna want to give these a run. So I jump on them quick. I don't imagine these fire crawl ones or green pumpkin are going to be around too long. So in the meantime, go catch them.